We start tonight with continuing coverage of the damage across western Kentucky after a tornado hit several communities. We have live team coverage tonight. We begin with Eyewitness News' Jessica Costello in Hopkins County. She's in the Charleston area with more on the damage there. Jessica.
Yeah, Brandon, there's really no other way to say it other than devastating. Hundreds of people in Hopkins County have been affected by yesterday's storm and, of course, that tornado. From losing power for hours and not knowing when that's going to be turned on to losing everything that they own to that tornado. And as a matter of fact, during the 4, we introduced you to a family. We're less than a mile down the road from that family, but you can see behind me what looks to be the path that tornado took. And the only reason we're assuming that at this point is just because of the path, the way the trees are torn down into the ground and truly just torn, and you can see them completely ripped off. The branches are laying a certain way. Hopefully you can really see them, that you can tell the tornado really took this path. And then if you keep going on, you'll see what's left of homes and people's belongings. There's furniture just about everywhere. We see clothes in the trees, from toothpaste laying on the ground to water bottles and, of course, cars. We've been talking to people in this Charleston, small town of Charleston community just about all day, and they were telling us that almost everyone that we've talked to actually said that they lost their cars. Now, we have a vehicle right here. We can only imagine what happened to that vehicle and if it landed that way. But all of the regional EMAs are here, including Henderson, to help assess damage and take the National Weather Service team around. So at this point, it's really an all-hands-in effort. Here in the Charleston community, like I said, we've talked to a handful of people who have incredible stories of close calls and near-death experiences. We talked to some others who came right away to help people after the tornado hit. David Copeland is one of them. Back in 2021, Copeland lost everything in the devastating tornado that decimated the community of Dawson Springs. Now, Copeland tells us last night was an eerily similar feeling to what he felt almost 3 years ago now. So he left his home last night to go help, but was ultimately turned away by police because it was too dangerous with power and communication lines down. And at that point, no one really had an idea just how bad it was down here.
And they said that it was imminent danger, and so I went and got in my storm shelter. I could hear the roaring coming. At one point, I opened the door. I looked to the west, and I could see the tornado. It was going behind my property, and then it got quiet, and then I got out and contacted my relatives. They were okay.
Now, Copeland says he would easily compare this damage here in Charleston to what he remembers seeing in Dawson Springs back in 2021. Since then, though, he's had to start all over, and that's unfortunately what plenty of people will have to do in several of our western Kentucky cities after yesterday's storm. And Copeland tells us at the end of the day, these, of course, were material things, and you can rebuild from that, but it's the devastation and the gravity of what really happened. Many of these people are going to have to cope with over the next few days, if not weeks, months, however long it takes them. But coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, we spoke to somebody, and it's just right beside me, somebody that is thanking their storm shelter, something that they built back after witnessing what happened in 2021. They built it because they were assuming that this could happen again, and it did. That man is alive today because of that storm shelter. We're going to have his story coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, so stay with us. Brandon, I'll toss it back to you.